And this is the Mercedes-Benz Rangers postgame show on a night that was high on entertainment value and low on scoring. It was the visitors who parlayed a little puck luck into a St. Patrick's Day victory. Hi, everyone. Welcome inside our Delta MSG studios. John Giannone alongside Steve Valiquette. It was fun to watch, and if you're a Rangers fan, maybe not the end result at 2-1, but what a night on Garden Ice for two teams who played with the kind of passion that you want to see in a night where Rangers play Islanders.
You know, it really reminds me of the fact that this rivalry now has both teams really playing well. And I'll start with the Islanders. You could drop that team into the playoffs today, and they'd do fine. That's a good hockey club. This is not a situation for the Islanders where it's been a season where you're questioning everything and want to blow it up. That's a team that's just going to retool, similar to what we saw with Calgary this season coming off of a disappointing year last year. But what I can say is that that's an even matchup, John, all the way from top to bottom. And these two goalies that are both 26 took over a game and challenged one another. Everybody was doing whatever they could to defend the front of their net. I thought this game was going to depend on who was going to win the net front game. The Islanders did. But this one it could be played over several times and be a split.
Yeah.
That was a great game, and we're going to see more of it. We've got 3 more coming up.
And 2 goalies, as we talked about in the pregame show, that are buddies, that are training partners in the offseason, and that were absolutely on their game. The Garden Ice was really the showcase for goaltending brilliance, really from start to finish, and it involved a save for the ages by one of them.
It did, and it was a real freeze, too, from Vetrano. He had a great first game coming over from the Florida Panthers in the trade, and he was setting things up with his speed, and he was also freezing goalies a little bit out there with the way that he was able to sell his shot. And here you go. You know, you look at that save, and that's a game saver. Can you imagine the Rangers getting up early and being up 1-0 early in that hockey game? It doesn't happen, but you see the positioning, and you look at the tail of the tape between the 2 goalies in this game, and you see 2 top 5 guys in rebound control, and you can see a lot of the saves that Sorokin made. He was able to keep the puck in front of him, and you see the east to west saves. Both guys are top 5 in save percentage on east-west plays. You can talk about the way they both manage screens and one-timers. A lot of plays were just getting funneled to the net. It just turns out that the Islanders had the best bounce. Breakaways, both top 5 guys. You know, you can go down the entire list. When you're looking at a league that's had 112 goalies play a game this year, and you've got 2 guys in this game that are top 5 in several different shooting categories, you're going to see nights like this. You know, they're so strong. They come out of their form when they have to, and they scramble because they're so athletic. But that save right there on Barzal in the third, you know, Shesterkin did everything he could to keep his team in the game. I was impressed with the play of both teams, scoring chances equal in both ways, maybe even weighted a little bit towards the Rangers. Both goalies were outstanding. I mean, you take away that, look, that's just a great game that didn't go the Rangers' way, and you just move on to prepare for your next one, which is Tampa Bay in a couple of days.
Yeah, 29 saves for Ilya Sorokin, who now has lost only once in his last 10, and in those 10 games, he's given up a total of 15 goals. Meanwhile, for Igor Shesterkin, only his 3rd regulation loss in 21 home decisions this season. It was that kind of night for both the goaltenders. Anders Lee put the Islanders on the board in the first minute of the second period, but then guess who scored on the power play? That guy. And here's your complete list of Rangers in the last 25 years who have reached the 40-goal plateau. Chris Kreider this year, Mika 2 years ago, Rick Nash in 15, Marian Gaborik twice, and number 68. And that is it since the 96-97 season. And Steve Kreider did it in wonderful fashion.
Well, on the power play, and it was his 21st on the power play. And what I like about it, first of all, is that everybody tracks back and there's communication between goaltender and player, and everybody is ready to get up ice. A bit of a fortunate bounce there off of Kreider's skate. It ends up on Lafreniere's stick, but Kreider is full speed. And John, you said on the broadcast, he was a minute 45 into his shift, but he still has the gas to get him there. And once again, it's on and off of his stick without a stick handle. That's the key. Under half of a second. And the one thing that I look for oftentimes with Kreider is, all right, if he's on the power play and he's scoring the way that he does, he's got all of his goals, 18 of them, of the 21, off of their offensive zone setup. Now, that's only his 3rd off the rush. it's important to establish your game off the rush when you're on the power play, because when you're being scouted, you want to push back the defense and you want everybody to feel like it's a threat at any moment that you will try them off the rush. See, most teams want to just get into their setup and will look for their chance. But I think it's nice to see, especially, look, the way things are shaping up, it's starting to look to me like it's getting locked up that it's Pittsburgh. And maybe it's just Rangers and Pittsburgh fighting over these last 21 games for home ice. But I'm telling you right now, Pittsburgh's already looking at the Rangers, and the Rangers are already looking at Pittsburgh. Your preparation's on. And it's just nice to see new looks. You've got a successful power play, and now you have to show them a few new looks. In fact, I thought there was a lot of new looks up top tonight. A lot of switches between Panarin and Fox. And those rotations, at least, a little more indecision so that when you're game planning for the Rangers, they have a few things to consider, and it's not just one look, one seam, one shot chance that's always working the same way.
Interesting, yeah. So for Chris Kreider, 21 power play goals, leads all players, 40 goals, second only to Austin Matthews in the NHL. That tied it at 1. Rangers took a 1-1 tie into the third period, and you had to like their odds, Steve, given the way they've played in third periods this year. That plus 28 is the second best ratio in third periods this year, but it was a fluttering puck in the final 3 minutes. That was the difference.
And look, that's playoff hockey, right? You throw garbage to the net, you're looking for ricochets. And I think I brought this up a few weeks ago with Benoit Allaire, and the way that he approached it with Henrik and I, first of all, the hit here on Lindgren, highly suspect, and could have been something that was called that was let go. But this is what Allaire said. He said, goals in the playoffs are rebounds, broken plays, or deflections, ricochets, and that's what it looks like. And Lindgren gets to the bench here, and he's trying to talk to the referee for a little bit of help and guidance on the blood that's running down his nose. And look, you don't get a call there. There was also one on Zibanejad earlier, no call. I'm not going to whine about that. It's playoff hockey, and it's going to get both ways. I'm sure Islander fans could say the same thing. So no harm, no foul, but I think that when you're looking at the big picture, you're still happy about the outcome of the game. I know it's not a win, but it's the way. Look, here's the thing. We talked about this in the pregame. Last season, the Rangers got smoked by the Islanders 3 games in a row. And I mean smoked, like 10 high danger chances to 3, and they got smoked in those 3 games. Then the Tom Wilson game happened. That's why everything changed. The Tom Wilson game, that was just an exclamation point on the 3 bad losses to the Islanders that were defining the Rangers season last year. They didn't look like a playoff team the way they were built. The team changed, coaching changed. All these guys now that are able to play this style of game, who's on the opening faceoff, throwing the body around, setting the tone for the game? Reeves. There was no back down. There was certainly pushback from the Rangers, but they're prepared right now to make a name for themselves in the playoffs. The way they're currently constructed, they're going to add. They're going to add. There's going to be some moves. But if you compare this team to where they were at this point last season, it's been a dramatic increase in my own confidence in what they can do in the playoffs.
Yeah, only the 6th regulation loss on Garden Ice in 29 home games for the Rangers. They lose it 2-1 to the Islanders.